Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here.
Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10.
Back to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Credit that sack to Travis Jones.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Throw left side, complete. That's Gibbs.
And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here.
They've got the ball in a great spot here, already inside the red zone following that fumble recovery.
Steps away to his left. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new...
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. He had the interception on his 7th throw of the ball game, but prior to that, he was a perfect 6 of 6. So now he starts this drive 6 of 7, 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
They're going to look to throw. Out to his left. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
Flushed out right.
This pass down the field for Gibbs.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans.
A.T. Perry.
79 yards.
And the Saints take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, you talk about just coming in and completely seizing momentum. They can go up 21-0 here. We haven't even hit halftime.
And the other part of this, you can start to feel the unrest here in the stadium. I think these fans are saying, what hit us? And this isn't about fantasy points. This is about rooting their team on.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the long touchdown pass on the last drive, his third of this first half, as his guys take over with a first down. Side taken in here to start this drive. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He lets it go deep for Olave. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain of 39 that time.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been sensational so far, already up over 300 yards passing in the first half alone as they start 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. This one taken in by Olave. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
A.T. Perry.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
He threw his league-leading 40th touchdown pass of the year on their last drive, and they start again here with a 1st and 10.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Perry. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
This 2nd and 4.
Rolling to his right.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Chris Olave
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Saints are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort, so maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll begin in the NFC South. Tampa Bay paying their yearly visit to Atlanta. And that one's gone to halftime with the Falcons out in front. Patrick Mahomes looking good. 2 touchdown passes. From there, it's up to Highmark Stadium to check in on the Bills. And they were losers in their ball game as they were outplayed by the visiting New York Jets. Tua Tagovailoa, strong as ever, as his guys finished off the first half at 7-1. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Packers trying to hold on and claim victory.
So here are the Saints to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the fourth quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
Sliding out of the pocket. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Bottom line is that he is just something else as a runner, because there are not many QBs in this league who can rip off a game that big, and he did it with the defense giving him a little extra attention after he hit him on a run earlier this series.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Dancing to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. 15 yards. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. And he's had such a sensational game throwing the football, all those touchdown passes, and then last drive finished it off with a touchdown run. We'll see what he can do here. 1st and 10. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it, eluding the pressure right. Completes it to Perry. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Ooh, the juke. And they're able to get this one across the 35. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for 1st downs instead of airing it out.
They'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it down here to the 43. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Things started a little slow for him as a runner, but he has really found a different gear here in this 2nd half. He's been more aggressive, challenging the defense when he sees an opportunity, and now he has a 100-yard game to show for it.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 24-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
they'll look to throw here. Being chased out left. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Saints add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
The Saints again ready to go on offense. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
It's a 7-yard gain that gets him back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10.
Another run for Gibbs here. And they'll get to him short of the 1st down at about the 16.
7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. And they hope to polish things off. And what a run they are on as they...
Flush to his right.
Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Rolling to his left.
Shakir hauls it in.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Now he fires deep for Shakir.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
Looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
He completes it to Olave.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, a 22.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this has been another impressive display by this undefeated team, Charles, and it looks like they're going to stay that way after this one.
Yeah, one of the league's best offenses. They've stayed on brand in this contest because they continue to look good at what they do. Just added a late touchdown. Now they're really hammering home just how good they've been all year long, letting the rest of the league take notice.
Now the Saints coming back out ready to go for this next drive. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but well, we'll see.
Back to throw now on first down. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.